All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh by Yashim Yahushai, by Yashim Harakak. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutation to the elect. So this lesson I've been meditating on, I would almost say for about 2 years, maybe even more than that, since the year of the push that was declared and decreed by Chief Apostle Tahar a couple years ago. And one of the things in which through the Spirit I wanted to convey, just as an exhortation, just as a recommendation through the Spirit for the body of the hopeful elect, is for every brother, whether you are able to fully watch a complete video of another brother or not, to like every video. And the reason why I say for us to like every video is because, of course, you know, this internet is a machine, and YouTube also is a machine. And so just like a computer, okay, you can fine-tune the computer to actually work at a higher rate and speed for you. And so one of the ways in which I'm going to suggest, as I said, not only to like every video, whether you watch it or not, I mean, Lord willing, you're able to, but since the inflection of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, you know, really making the days shorter, you know, and us hastening the day of the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the main thing that I want brothers to realize is that as you're fine-tuning this machine and as you're liking these videos, what's happening in the background is that YouTube is sending these same videos, people that have subscribed to you and their subscribers and their subscribers. So the network in which you have, whether it be subscribers, followers, or people that actually stumble across your video, what happens is it starts to be recommended towards these people. And as we're fishing, you know, for the hopeful elect, and Lord willing, the hopeful elect is already sealed. But a lot of concepts, you know, that I've been thinking about, as I said, for the past couple of years, you know, are coming to play. And you know, it's only through the Spirit. You know, I took some counsel and, you know, really, you know, asked, you know, was this video something that would be beneficial to the body? You know, I didn't want brothers to view it as, oh, okay, I'm just trying to get likes, you know, for my channel, or anything of the sort. And I didn't think that brothers would take it that way. But for those that may have thought that, but what I thought about more so is the famine of the word that is near, and how as that famine is drawing near, we should be giving Yahweh Shemi Awashai no rest. And so one of the ways in which I started to think about that is to increase the volume, increase the output, okay, of our videos, but not just as far as Chief Apostle Tahar decreeing for us to create more videos, more content, but not only that, but collectively, as you come across videos, as I'm going to show you, brothers, even if I'm not able to watch this video, which was just posted, the main thing I want to do is like that video. Okay, so when I go back to my subscriptions, okay, and I refresh my screen, it's going to say from my subscriptions, and it's going to be other recommended videos in which I may have or may not have already watched. Okay, and so it's just taking a while right now. But then, so here is my recommended list. And what I do from time to time is videos that I do not want to see, I'll just come down here and click on the 3 dots, the vertical dots, and click not interested. Okay, and as I click not interested, they want you to tell us why, but it doesn't matter why we don't want to see it, but we want to see the feed of brothers' videos coming in. And so, like I said, you know, this is a video from 2 years ago, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when that video was done, as long as you are creating more volume by liking it. People in your subscription line and people outside of your subscription line, will also be able to see that video, and it will be recommended to them. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there, you know, for brothers. And I mean, it may not be something new, but I think that placing an effort towards doing those things versus Salak, I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, and so all I was saying is that by doing so, what it does is it creates a pattern of recommended videos in which people that may not have heard of Great Millstone or have not seen the videos it will start to populate on their feed. And as you can see, you know, even by me just doing this video, you know, Esau is slowing down the speed of things. But anyway, I just want to get a couple scriptures. I want to show a couple examples of why I was talking about us liking every video, because whether you what do you want to call it, whether or not you actually like the video or not, is really, it has less to do with that and more so with the body actually being delivered. You know, I think sometimes you know, brothers watch videos, and you know, we all have our favorites that we listen to, you know, on a weekly basis, but you should be scouting out other brothers that you may or may not have listened to before, or at least I know I do. And what I'll do is, regardless of if I mean, I'll listen to the video to make sure that it's of high content, but brothers that have been doing videos for years and years and years, you know that their content is going to be there. Now, for a new brother, yeah, of course you want to listen to his videos, make sure he's on point until you like that video. But I just wanted to give a couple of scenarios of why liking videos will not only increase the effectiveness, the volume, you know, the body's ability to spread across the internet, but also how it can actually you know, through the Spirit, hasten the day, you know. So, oh, and also one more thing, of course, like your own videos, okay? Don't just like other people's videos, like your videos as well, because what it does is it sends that same like throughout the rest of your subscription. So let's bring out the first verse here I want to bring out. And like I said, you know, Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying for the elect. This is Isaiah chapter 51 verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. Okay, so when you get this word here, captive exile,
Strong's H 6808.
Salat. That's not the word I'm looking for. The hastening. Okay.
Strong's H 4116. Mahar.
Mahar. It says to hasten. Okay, to be hurried, to be anxious, hasty, precipitate. Okay, impetuous. All right, hasten, make haste. So all of these are the things in which we're doing by not only liking videos, liking our videos, but we're now using this machine or these machines, the internet and YouTube's algorithms to actually do more of the work for us, you know, versus subscribers finding our content. What we're really doing is propagating, okay, or spreading the seed or the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua further, okay, through this instrument called the internet, and i.e. YouTube. Okay, but this is how you hasten, you know, to be loosed, because by us doing these things, that's what's going to happen. We're going to be loosed, we're going to be delivered, Lord willing, if we are those elect men. But the point is, regardless, we still should be hastening to get, you know, GTFOH. All right, I'm gonna bring out one more scripture and then we'll get to the videos. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so let's get this word here, hastening. Okay,
Strong's G 4692. Spudo.
Making haste. Okay, to make haste, to desire earnestly. Okay, And so anytime we talk about that word earnest or expectation and, having a desire for that, that means there's something you have already put in your mind, that vision being made plain on tables and that vision being fulfilled. But every day you should be making a contribution towards it. And so even if you haven't posted a video that day, one of the things in which you can do as throughout your day, as you're listening to volumes of videos, okay, you might listen to one video. I'll listen to one or two videos completely. But what I'll also do, if I'm not able to listen to a complete video, especially from brothers, as I said, that have been doing the work for years, I'll go and I'll like 3 or 4 of their videos just to continue that, what do you want to call it? Just keeping that pipeline full, And of course, with YouTube and the censorship coming, I want to say like a month or 2 ago, maybe even longer than that, there was this declaration by YouTube that in order to go live, you had to have more than 1,000 subscribers. Okay, well, what's the best way for all of us collectively to have more than 1,000 subscribers? Because you can best believe YouTube isn't going to keep it at 1,000 for long. Next, it'll be you have to have 5,000 subscribers. And then no one in Great Millstone, aside from maybe a handful of brothers, will be able to go live. Okay? So yeah, just, more of the methodology, behind the spirit of why I'm promoting this video. Okay? So I'm gonna play a little bit of this just because I did some research and how it brings some clarity to what I've been saying as far as liking videos and what it does by liking not only your video but brothers that have been doing the work for the longest and have a good foundation of the truth, liking their videos, and then also quantifying and vetting younger brothers videos, and once they're up to speed, they should be able to do the same things and continue that pattern.
YouTubers ask for likes besides search results is because the recommended videos on the side of this and on your YouTube homepage, those videos are all based off of engagement. If a video has a lot of likes, dislikes, or comments, has a lot of engagement, then it's going to appear recommended for random people and it's going to appear on people's homepages. My worst intro series, people typically like that video even if I don't tell them. It just gets lots of likes, it gets lots of comments, people complaining about the intros, so it has super high engagement, and a lot of the views on my worst intro series come from being recommended to other people and come from other people's homepages. It's not even anything I do, it's just it has lots of engagement, so it just appears randomly throughout YouTube. YouTube does the work for me, and that is what other YouTubers are hoping for when they ask you to like the video.
So that's the point, and look, it's so fitting, man. He's got a blowing up thing, because that's exactly what's going to happen by the captive exile hastening to be loosed. Okay, that will usher in the return of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai, the downfall of Babylon, aka America, and our deliverance. Okay, so yeah, let's bring this out real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Okay, watchmen, day nor night. Out there on the highways and byways this past weekend, one of the things in which, the apostles, have always taught us is that how there's different watchmen. There's the watchman at the first hour, the second watch, and the third watch, and constantly, men of Yahweh by Shemi Al-Shai are posting videos. So we're flooding the internet, but also as you're doing that, just another way to take it out of, per se, third gear and put it into fourth gear, i.e. fifth gear, is being able to like brothers' videos. But it being a conscious thing, not just sitting up there, listening upon hours, which is fine. We have to get our daily bread as far as content is concerned, but also understanding the power in which we're able to utilize that's already set up as this machine in this internet of YouTube, and how it can really do, as the YouTuber has said, do more of the heavy lifting for us, and that is us never holding our peace day or night. It says, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Okay? And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So yeah, with the year to push, like I said, a lot of volume has gone out, but now through the spirit, seeing that the famine is coming soon, censorship, all of these restrictions by YouTube, putting at that last, couple of seasons, okay, Lord willing, these last couple of seasons, of planting seeds and sowing, that seed in the earth. Yeah, I just, like I said, I've been meditating on this for a while, so I wanted to get this out, based on the Spirit. And so when you get into that word, actually it's in the next verse that I have. So I'm gonna play this next video. So this goes into the algorithm and how YouTube searches and discovery works. And this will be maybe another 30 seconds to a minute. And then, like I said, we'll go ahead and wrap on up.
Tailors videos to each viewer's different interests. It does its best to show the right algorithm to match each viewer.
Let me start over here.
Channel success. Let's start with the algorithm. YouTube is a popular place with hundreds of hours of video uploaded each minute. Since no team of people could ever keep up with watching all that, we rely on a sophisticated algorithm to match each viewer to the videos they're most likely to watch and enjoy. The algorithm is basically a real-time feedback loop that tailors videos to each viewer's different interests. It does its best to show the right videos to the right viewer at the right time across the whole planet. How do we do this? With data. For each video, we look at things like titles, thumbnails, descriptions, and how other viewers seem to be enjoying it. We also look at how much of the video they're watching.
Yeah, so one of the things in which he said is whether or not someone else is watching it. So, brothers that have averages of, I don't know, thousands of subscribers, if, a third or a fourth of those subscribers are brothers that are actually liking those same videos, it just increases the volume exponentially. And so that's the main thing I want brothers to kind of understand, that, as I said, this has less to do with, okay, well, hey, brothers, y'all come to my channel and like all my videos. It's more of just understanding collectively, just as in the time of Jericho, right? When that sound had went out, and collectively, that shout was rendered, it gave the vibration that was necessary for Jericho to fall, and i.e. likewise Babylon, aka America. And also, this is giving you how by Shemiah Shah no rest. We have to plead with the Lord for us to be delivered. This just can't be a passive type of, oh, okay, well, I got my 3 videos out the way, I'm gonna kick back. It's like, no, there's more that still can be done.
If they're clicking like or dislike, and how many people are commenting. And for each unique viewer, we look at things like what the person has watched in the past, how much.
Oh, and let me say this as well. If you brothers have any other suggestions as well, I encourage, you brothers to do a response either to this video or post comments below. I mean, because, as I said, this was just one thought that came across my mind, years ago that, through the Spirit, I was like, okay, hey, it's time to at least, push that idea, and Lord willing, brothers will gravitate to it, and it will have the results in which we're looking for, which ultimately is salvation and deliverance, and although there's still prophecies that are left to be fulfilled, I just wanted to get that idea and that thought and that concept out here for the Akim.
Time they spend watching and what they don't watch. Above all, the algorithm has 2 simple goals. 1, help each viewer find the videos they want to watch, and 2, get viewers to keep watching more of what they like. Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, then how can I get the algorithm to like my videos? Pretty simple. Get the audience to like your videos.
See, there it is. Get the audience to like your videos. And like I said, this is not about my videos, but more so about collectively the body of Yahweh Shai, and having, all brothers, working in that same fashion. But not only, as I said, doing our minimum of 3 videos a week, but also taking it to the next level by being able to like other brothers' videos that have constantly producing input. So you're not just eating, you're eating and you're passing on the rest of whatever you may not have completed to other people outside of the body that are looking and learning from the collective body. So really that's it on that video. And as I had said, every time I refresh on my home screen, different, it says from your subscriptions, and then you can just click all of that, and I'm sure all you brothers know the same thing. But so for an example, I'll watch this channel from time to time, but I don't want to see that as much, right? And so all the rest of these are brothers' videos in which I have subscribed to, okay? And so now I can just go to any video, like it, go right back, because I've seen enough content, you know, from their videos to where I can just go in and like the video and keep it moving. So this African Diaspora News Channel, I don't know who that is, but guess what? They're out of there now, you know? And so likewise, you just, you know, brothers that you've seen doing the work constantly of Yahweh Shimi Shai, you know, this like is going to really help more so than anything in which we could possibly do, you know, if time is limited, or as I said, you know, you're not able to complete the whole video of that brother, you know, and it'll come back and it'll show watched. Okay, what else? I'm gonna like one more video. Yeah, the brothers in South Carolina always producing mass videos, you know. All brothers have great content, you know, and so that's the point, man. And then, you know, he's uploading the brother's video from GMS Myrtle Beach. So really that's the lesson. You know, I'm gonna end out here in Jeremiah, the 5th chapter and the 1st verse. It says,
oh, he did. That's what he did. Bro, I'm not.
It's a lot.
Let's see.
You have to use discernment. You have to, when you have understanding. Listen, when you have understanding of scripture,
different annotations for the
world.
It's a lot. Okay.
We're not talking about.
Okay, them brothers going live right now. Shalom, Akim, Yahweh Shemel Shabrakatah, by Shem Krakadash, or Barakathum. It's a lot.
We got if you want that.
Yeah, so those brothers are going live right now, you know. And then, you know, like I said, you know, when you know, you have the opportunity, stop by a brother's page, you know, say shalom, you know, show some love, encouragement, and you know, keep it moving. You know, if you don't have that necessary time right then and there, you know, to support the whole video, you know, at least you're making a contribution to the body. So let me exit out of that and then get this last verse. This is Jeremiah 5:1. It says, run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing, you know, by liking these videos and making sure content is available, you know, for brothers, younger brothers, to actually learn and to grow from. Okay, so when you go into that word there, run, let me go back real quick. The word here is
Strong's H 7751. Shoot.
Sharut, or shawat. All right, so it says to go or rove about, go to and fro. Okay, that's that day or night, you know, never holding our peace, you know, not keeping silent. All right, to go rove about, to go row, to go to and fro, go eagerly or quickly to and fro. You know, that's making haste, okay, or hastening the day. All right, and so as I was reading the definition down here, it says to lash, i.e. the sea, with oars. Okay, and it says by implication to travel. And so, you know, as I was thinking about that, lashing the sea with oars, it made me think about this example of a team that's rowing. Okay, and as a team is rowing, they are rowing in succinct and at the same rhythm, at the same pace, you know, as the same breath. Okay, and really that's what the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Shah is, which has us nearing that day of deliverance. You know, but as that day gets closer, you know, just like in any race, you want to keep your form, right? But not only that, you want to control your breathing, right? But you want to focus in on every movement up through that finish line. So I just wanted to use this as an example of when it says here in Jeremiah 5:1, run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, because that's what we're doing out there on the highways and byways, putting up these videos, shows, and lessons. The spirit of the Lord is being populated or propagated, okay, all throughout the earth. So that's us running It says, and see now and know and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. And that's the hopeful elect. And that's exactly what we're fishing for. And we're using the internet to do so. So I wanted to show this example, and then I'll wrap up. And as I had said, you know, you brothers, you know, leave comments if you have any scriptures. You know, definitely like the video. You like your own videos. And, you know, hey, let's hasten this thing, you know, all the way through the finish line. Shalom.
More strongly, and the waters were not as calm. The Swiss crew were favourites. The world champions had performed strongly in the heats. Denmark in lane 2 also began well, and it was the Danish crew who led after 500 metres. But the Swiss had moved in front by the midway point and extended their lead in the second half of the race. The Swiss almost too exhausted to celebrate. Denmark finished second, just ahead of France.
Shalom.